And yeah, it's just a lot easier to continue with bullying.
Victoria, what advice would you give to somebody being bullied?
I would try to give the advice to find some other friends or someone outside of this circle to feel them more comfortable, to even to other people who were bullied before, or parents or the family, to find someone to talk about it. And by this, by sharing the experience, it will be easier to overcome this kind of difficulties.
Absolutely. So it's important that they know that they're not alone.
Exactly, that's very important, yes.
So do you think bullying exists after high school?
Oh yeah, I do. I think high school it's your prime years where bullying does happen and everything, but it definitely does continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you still see it nowadays?
Yes, I see it. Maybe not towards me, but I see it like in in the offices when people are on their own, working in a small office, when they're still 50 years old and working in a very small position, and they're being bullied a lot.
So it's a way of others establishing their authority almost.
Yes, their power.
Somehow. But thankfully it seems that it's less prominent than it is in high school. I'm sure many people remember how that was. So can you guys think of a way that we could stop people feeling so alone, stop people feeling bullied? Is there anything, because it's very hard, isn't it, to step in?
I think that a lot of people who are victims of bullying are really afraid about talking about it, so it takes some time to get out, and I just think if they kind of put it out there and let other people know, then more and more people will start to open up about it.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Especially for guys, because for girls it's all right to say, oh, someone said something mean to me. While for guys, it's very hard to open up and to say, oh, I'm not as strong as I'm actually supposed to be. So talking about it and not being afraid of opening, sharing the experience is very important, like we are doing right now.
Absolutely. And thank you guys so much for sharing with us, because I know it's a very tricky subject to talk about. Victoria and Tara, thanks for joining us again. Now let's take a look at what the Mintz family is up to.
Der Minz, der Minz, der Minz, der Minzer, der Minz, der Minz, der Minz, der Minzer, der Minz, der Minz, der Minz.
To fight all day, but when it came to night time, he liked to play it. Gales swept the city, blowing things around. Bobby got swept up, he was hanging upside down. Came his knickers, we all watched in shock. Bobby had a willy, he had a great big...
Mom! Billy's singing songs about me again!
Oh, Bobby had a lady Bobby had, but she did fool Bobby, 'cause she really was a ladder in a garage, ladder on the roof. Better watch out, Bobby, you're becoming a big...
Poof?
Exactly.
Mom! Dad! Billy's saying mean things to me again! Oh, God! Oh, my face! Oh, God!
No,
oh,
Bob.
God!
Until you learn to defend for yourself against your sister's cruel yet catchy tunes, I will not fight your battles.
Oh, Jill.
Take it from the top, honey.
Bobby was a pirate, he liked to fight all day, but when it came to night time, he liked to play
Dad? Billy? What are you doing?
They're being nasty, Mum. Billy says that I like boys, and that I have an enormous penis.
Yes, I know what they were saying, Bob. I want to know why, though.
Well, banter in it.
Yes, banter, Mom. It's a supple term used to describe activities or chats as playful, witty, and at the same time abusive. It's inherently English, stemming from traditional hijinks and tomfoolery of the British yesteryear.
Too far, dickface.
Hey! Mom, are you going to let her talk to me like that?
You see, it's not so nice when someone's mean to you, is it?
No, I guess not. We were not hurting anyone, just having a bit of fun. You're just a sensitive little girl. Man up, Bob!
Billy, could you say some mean things to Dad? Like you did to Bob?
Oh, well, you're overweight, your hair is thinning, you'll never pay off the mortgage, and you've married a grizzly whore.
Billy, too far.
Not so nice when it happens to you, is it?
Billy, what you're doing is bullying. And bullying is a bad, bad thing.
Well, but not bullying, Mum. Banter.
When you say something mean to someone, it may not look like they're hurt, but it wounds deeper than a sword could.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Mum, for calling you a grizzly whore. And Dad, a dickface. And Bob, I'm sorry for highlighting your enormous manhood and for putting your toothbrush in the toilet.
What?
That's better, Billy. Doesn't that feel good?
No!
Well, yes, I do all feel warm and fuzzy all over now.
Billy?
Of course not, wanker.
Billy!
Intimidating or intimate dating? Trust the mints to blur the line between bullying and playful banter. Now, if you feel like you've been the victim of bullying, you're not alone. There are several services that you can contact, such as Childline, whose number is on the screen right now. They can provide expert advice, and I highly recommend you contact them. Now, I'm afraid that's all we have time for today, and I'd like to say thank you from us to you, our audience. Tune in this time next week at the MetWorks show, where we'll be debating the conflict between religious tradition and a secular education.